It's your boy Sermon, the sermonsdomain.com, and we're back here with the homie Kid Ink. Man, how you doing?
Yeah, what's going on, brother?
Yes, so congratulations on Show Me. You got the #1 on the Billboard.
Yep.
And it's platinum. So, where were you when you first heard that it was #1, and how did you feel?
When I first heard it was #1, it was definitely one of the things, I can't lie, I was definitely paying attention, man. It's something new for me to watch, like, a record be out for such a long time. And it's funny, I was just talking to Macklemore about it. It's like when you see, it's brand new to see a record, you know, when you come up from the mixtape game, you get to put a record out, it probably lasts about 3 weeks, you know what I'm saying, to where you get your hype for 3 weeks, and then you get your core fans who are going to bang it for a couple months, but then it's not really as much hype, you know, it doesn't rise from there, to where, like, with this single, it's hit more of a peak than it has when it, you know what I'm saying, the first 10 weeks, that on the 20th week, it rose higher than it's ever been, to where, you know, 20 weeks and it's still peaking. It's kind of like, how's that happening? It's something brand new for me. So, you know, I was watching the Billboard charts trying to see if I could understand it, and, you know, was watching it go higher and higher and higher. And then once it was like up in that #3, #2 range, I was like, man, people really hit #1. And then, you know, I got the news early, of course, and, you know, it makes me hungry. It makes me want to go to the studio, man, and work and try to get another one. It's always about, like, oh man, we gotta have another one. I want to feel this again, you know.
Does it put pressure on you to come up with another one?
I think at first you think about it, you know what I'm saying. I think early on I thought about it too, just that pressure. I'm sure how people, when they get their first record and people are like, yo, this is a #1, and then some people get caught up in wanting to make that song again. I think, of course, I had that first pressure of like, yo, so do people want to hear me make another one of these, and then I can do whatever I want, or should I just, you know, try something brand new off top? And, you know, I came to the conclusion that the Show Me record is like I said, it's still rising, it's still growing, and it is what it is. And I think that record should just only play for that part. Not saying that's the only Mustard record I should do, but just the only record that sounds like that. I don't have to relive that moment again, because I'm going to be performing this song for 10 years anyway, so what's the point of making 2 of these? I should just go to the next sound. And I think I'm over it, man.
Right. So has My Own Lane reached, like, your expectations in terms of what you wanted to do with it?
Yeah, I think my expectations were deeper than just numbers, man. My expectations were to get across my sound. I feel like, you know, to start up and set up what people should look forward to for me, you know what I'm saying, for just the future. I think, you know, me taking the My Own Lane theme and it being me telling people, you know, I have this tendency to, you know, pick different types of music for different times, man, and just try to make all kind of different music that doesn't just have one specific sound to it. So you don't only listen to Kid Ink when you want to chill with your girl. You don't only listen to Kid Ink when you want to, you know, get through your issues. And you don't only when you want to party. It's kind of like you get the whole, you know, day and a whole year in one CD. And I think, you know, what I really wanted to do was get that across, and I think people really appreciate the album as a whole and separate it from the single Show Me, and don't go, Show Me is his, you know, bigger than his album. It's kind of like 2 separate entities where they appreciate all the music on there, man.
Okay, so I remember you said that you're going to get back to, like, producing at some point. So is that something that we'll see you toy with on your next album?
Yeah, I think, man, it'll be a little bit more of you seeing, you know, co-produced by Kid Ink, or, you know, this person and Kid Ink, to where I've already been in the mix and hands-on with just telling producers, send me all the track outs, you know, sending ideas, get in the studio, let's move this around, let's do this. What if you add a sound like this? Which is, man, producing at the end of the day, more so than just making the beats. And I think that I'm going to get more into making the beats now and show people just that talent and how, you know, fun I could be with really, you know, laying some drums and laying some sounds down. And, you know, still I want to create with just the new producers and the new sounds, because I'm such a fan of so many other people. I don't think, you know, it's just that moment for me to be 100% as, you know, just creative as I probably could be as an artist. You know, I kind of still am a fan of so many other types of music and other things that I want to recreate myself.
Okay, last question, random. So what was the most expensive date that you went on, and what did you do?
The most expensive date I went on, man, it would have to be, I took my girl to Valentine's Day. Like, on Valentine's Day, I took my girl to Paris. So that's like murder. Like, I mean, yeah, I'm killing a lot of fools off just from taking her to Paris at the end of the day. But yeah, you know what I'm saying, Valentine's Day in Paris, and, you know, the Louboutin stores in Paris. So I got her first pair of Louboutins in Paris. So that's a move right there. And then, of course, you know, it wasn't just one pair, obviously, because, you know, we on now, so, you know, she would get me again. But I spent a couple pairs on some Louboutins, you know what I'm saying, trying to just show out, make that moment just big, man. But it sucked because I had to that was like a couple years back to where the next couple years it was with pressure, like, you know, getting the #1 single type pressure. We're like, oh, how do we do this again? Yeah.
Okay. It's your boy Sermon, the sermonsdomain.com.
Yeah.
Inc. I appreciate the interview.
Thank you, man.